you go. All right, so yeah, once again, Brazuka in the building. You know, gotta get the lights on. Makes everything all good. But yeah, so my man,
what up?
Let us know who you are. Introduce yourself a little bit to those who do not know. Let them know who you are, what you do, and what it is.
So I go by the name Brazuka, man. Been rapping, been in this music stuff now for about a year, maybe a little more.
Okay.
Been on it for real, since I got here to Ottawa. You know, met up with Raphael, doing some beats and stuff like that.
Shouts out to Raphael, man.
Yo, man, Raphael Rodriguez, man. Greatest producer I know, you already know. I got talent, mad talent. But yeah, man, all the way from Brazil. Been in Canada for 5 years now. Used to live in California before. So that's all. That's where I always started. I mean, my whole love for hip hop, Southside, and death row and all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
Comes all the way from California,
from the coast.
Man. Oh yeah,
you know?
dude, for sure.
Shit, all right. So before you used to go as Troy Banks, am I right? So why the name switch?
Right. Man, I don't know. I feel like Brazuka fits me way more. In Brazil, we have this thing for the soccer fans who call themselves Brazucas. You know what I mean? We're always at the stadium screaming and shit, Brazuka, 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 and that's how it is, man. You already know. And then just fits my personality, my origins, everything. It's such a hyped up name. Brazuka just sounds good, so I went with that stuff.
Man, I vibe with it.
Troy Banks, I chose it just for the way it sounded and everything. Chose not to stick with the Brazuka game. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. I got love for because they say in order for you to keep it clever, in order for you to have a fitting name, you just take something from your personality or something that you vibe with and just exaggerate it to the nth degree, you know what I mean? At least that's how the wrestlers do it, and I went down that road, because I'm like, shit, how we gonna do it with my thing? And I'm like, yo, Livin Large, we like living around here, so we just went with that, All right, so you said Brazil, right? Sao Paulo?
Rio, man.
Rio.
From Rio.
See what I mean? I messed up myself.
Man, it ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. People always
Rio
do,
de Janeiro. All right, so...
Funny story, they're actually pretty close, Rio and Sao Paulo, so you know what I mean?
Okay.
People from both those cities, they kind of have a lot in common, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
It ain't no confusion at the end of the day. Just...
Nah, we still like to differentiate, you know what I mean? Because we're trying to be
dog.
educated around here. We're not trying to be,
dog.
you know what I'm saying? None of them dudes, But yeah, so... When was the last time you've been in Sao Paulo?
Man, in Rio. It's
I
been...
keep saying that, man.
It ain't no thing.
You know what? Shoot me right now.
Man, it's been 3 years now. I
3
remember
years,
the last time I went there, I wasn't even thinking about doing music or anything.
Okay.
Just when I came back, funny story, man. When I was in school, high school, I used to just stay up until 5 a.m., 6 a.m., just strolling to new artists and new stuff coming out. That's actually the way I got into music. It just clicked on me. I'm like, man, I can do this shit too. Let me try my shit. But yeah, man, Brazil, 3 years ago, last time I've been there. Since then, been wanting to come back whenever I actually got the chance to go. Okay. I was going to go this year, but then my grandparents decided to come here, so gotta stay here with the grandparents, you know what I mean?
I hear that, man. Family first, right?
That's what's up.
Shit, all right. So, in Rio. Brazil within itself kind of gets a bad rep.
It does.
You know what I mean? They talking about how, the vacation spots. I'm pretty sure Rio is one of them.
Man, Rio is the most beautiful city.
Yeah.
But you gotta be careful. You know what I mean?
I heard that.
You gotta be careful because, I'm not gonna lie, if they see you speaking another language other than Portuguese, they're gonna try to sneak away and try their things on you. You know what I mean? People say the best way to get around is when you know people over there, that you can actually, be in groups and everything.
Right.
Just be safe, you know what I mean? Go to Brazil, yeah, it's fun, it's beautiful and everything, but just remind to be safe in the back of your head, you know what I mean?
Most definitely.
That's what's up.
Don't go where you don't need to go.
That's what's up, man. And don't fuck with who you don't need to fuck, too.
Hell yeah, right? Shit. But yeah, so what influenced you to get into music, though?
That's the thing, man. I was, when I got to California, I'm not gonna lie, in Brazil, people are not really into, rap and stuff. Or they weren't. Right now, the rap scene is growing a lot. But before, it was more open to the samba and all that stuff, you know what I mean? Just all those girls wearing costumes.
I was going to say, I see them cuties, though.
That's
I don't blame them.
Yo, Brazilian women, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
You cannot compete. It is what it is. But yeah, man, got to California. I was there actually to learn English, you know what I mean? Because I had to at some point, right? That's the universal language. But yeah, I got there, and then I just started listening to, stuff that was on the radio. California is a pretty... I'd say it's one of the places that birthed hip-hop and everything. The whole movement that got going on over there.
Yeah. New York kind of pretty much
Obviously.
gave birth. You know what I mean?
That's no excuse.
But when it comes to the West,
that's right.
they innovated it.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah, they put
all
it
the
down
stuff
like
that came out of there. That's for sure. But yeah, man, got into that, and then since I came to Canada, it just kept growing and growing and growing. Started listening to a lot of Tupac and all those guys from the South Side, and then fucking Kendrick came up. I was like, dude, this is just pure arts. I gotta get into this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since I started doing music, I always had in my head, man, I don't want to be just another rapper rapping about, you know, some like superficial shit. I actually want to make an impact. I actually want to like put out lyrics that mean stuff and people can relate to it. You know what I mean? So I feel like I was telling you the other day, man. I feel like this wave is about to change.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. See,
it's lyrical.
That's
it's
the
about
thing.
to make a comeback.
That's the thing. That's the thing I kind of wanted to talk to you about. You know, get you on the show and everything else. You know, because you know, in a way, you're like that real hip hop music with a message. That's coming back. You know, in some ways, I agree.
Right.
I agree because you know, Top Dog is putting it on. J. Cole's putting it on. You know.
Shout out J. Cole, man, for sure.
Right. Who else? BJ Chicago Kid, you know, he won a Grammy, you know, doing the mixtape. I think it was or something like that, right?
Something like that, for sure.
Yeah.
Man.
You got, or was it Chance the Rapper? My bad. Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper,
you know?
man, that's actually one of my favorites.
See, stuff like that. But honestly speaking, other than them that I named, who else is putting it on like that?
Man, you got Mick Jenkins. You got Isaiah Rashad. You have Flatbush Zombies, man. Those guys.
Okay, yeah.
All the references, everything, the flows, everything. The thing with Flatbush Zombies is they come out with the lyrics, but the flow from the new generation. That's why it appeals to people more, you know what I mean? And that's what I mean when I was telling you, lyrics are going to make a comeback. Because I feel like when you mix up lyrics from the golden age with the flows we're having today in mainstream music, that shit is going to be a new revolution.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Because everyone is going to be able to like really see that in order to make this art even more pretty than it already is right now, even more mainstream and beautiful, you gotta go.
You gotta, like, when it comes to hip-hop music, it's been so diluted.
That's
you know
true.
what I mean? Like, now it's a company thing.
It is.
Everybody got to go and have a gimmick and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's true.
So it's like, all right, if we can get some labels behind some of these artists, by all means, I agree with you. You know, but like Flatbush Zombies, they're pretty much what? They're independent.
They are.
You know?
They are independent.
Nothing against independent. I know Tech Nine doing it big.
That's
pretty
true.
big. You know, with Strange Fruit or whatever. You know what I mean?
And that guy is as lyrical as it gets.
Yeah, right.
That guy knows how to do his stuff.
Well, he's independent, so he can do whatever the hell he wants.
That's true, man.
You know?
But I'm telling you this now, man. Labels are gonna die within the next 10 years.
I've been hearing that.
Only the big ones are gonna be there. Man.
You know?
So they nowadays with fucking internet and everything, you don't need none of that anymore.
Most definitely, but you know, sometimes they get that distribution.
That's true.
Right?
Oh, they gotta have the contacts.
Yeah, Interscope, you know, they've been around for a long, long time. So they got deep roots, they got deep connections, and deep pockets. You
Definitely.
know what I mean? You know, so the music can get pushed like that, right? But it's all with an agenda, too.
For sure. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So to me, it's like, yeah, music with lyrics is cool and all, but if there's nobody like Interscope pushing it, then they're not gonna get exposed like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it comes down to, man. The listeners. Once the listeners start getting, because people are always complaining, oh, where is rap going? Where is rap going to it? All these, you know, I'm not even gonna say mumble rappers because even that started stopping a little bit more.
Yeah,
you know, at least
I've
nowadays,
been feeling it. Yeah.
At least nowadays you can understand people. Even if it's like ignorant shit and everything, you can understand them.
Most definitely.
And that's what I mean too. The listeners are getting more and more educated, so they're gonna be listening to more and more deep music that actually means something.
Okay.
Labels are gonna see that, and they're gonna start changing the whole distribution thing, like you was talking about.
Well, yeah, whatever makes money, right?
That's right, exactly. At the end of the day, the listeners gotta choose what's up, man.
Yeah.
And if the listeners start choosing good music, then good music's gonna come around again.
Most definitely, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta be optimistic,
you know,
man.
Man,
you know what I mean?
I've been reading like articles and reports and stuff like that, just like from different rappers of this generation and stuff.
Sure.
And every day I'm seeing it, I'm like, man, I'm hating hip hop more and more every day that goes by. You know what I mean? There's days where I wake up and I'm like, yo, F hip hop music. You know what I mean? Like, who's bumping right now? Takeshi 69.
Man,
you seen that Rainbow Fruit Loop? You know what I'm saying?
A
lot of people are like, yo, he's got that DMX flow, you know, and he actually pays homage to the old school cats.
Guy knows his shit about
DMX
and all that.
But to me, it's like, all right, you got to go and hide behind a gimmick like that, you know? And to me, I can't stand gimmick rappers. I can't stand gimmick anything. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man.
You know, so I can't really get behind some of them dudes. You know? It's like,
man,
shit.
I don't blame him. Some of the stuff, and it's not even that, like, just the whole thing with Takashi, just his whole past, the whole rape type of stuff and all that stuff that's going on. Pretty bad shit.
Yeah.
But that's what it comes down to again. Everyone is saying, well, Takashi can make it and all that shit.
Yeah.
They're gonna start, looking at all these other rappers that are already making too. And like, I know myself a lot of rappers trying to make it and everything too.
Right.
And I can tell you, man, most people that I know, I actually can't think of anyone right now that I know that's like coming up trying to do their thing, that's putting out ignorant shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I was in Montreal before. Shout out to all the Montreal rappers, the Outcasts and everyone.
Much love.
Like
Much
that.
love to MTL.
Doing some dope shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Problem with Montreal is that people divide a lot into cliques, and then the city doesn't glow. You know what I mean?
Man, I heard the same about
Gotta
Toronto.
come together. Yeah?
I heard the same about Toronto.
That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, coming back to what I was saying, a lot of artists from this generation that's coming up right now, me included, we're actually trying to do something different. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Like me and Rafael, we always talk about trying to come up with new sounds and new ways of like expressing yourselves.
Right.
Because I really love production nowadays. I really love the beats that are coming up. The whole, it's just so beautiful. The type of shit, like the whole samples and all that shit. I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like when we mix that with the good lyrics from the rappers back then, Tupac and Biggie and all that stuff, man, it's so beautiful. We can create. You know what I mean?
Most definitely.
And when people start seeing that, man, there's no stopping it. There's just no stopping it. You know what I mean? I'm really positive about this whole situation. I'm not gonna lie. Really
See,
positive.
the only way for you to get noticed, right? You
That's
gotta
right.
dye your hair some like next level purple ass color. You gotta get some like ridiculous ass face tattoos, some stupid ass grills.
I heard that shit.
Maybe some facial piercings. You know, shave your eyebrows. Talk about you're not a human being. You know, and then you can get some exposure.
Yo, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. As you said, it's very diluted nowadays. The whole SoundCloud scene is very saturated.
It is,
But
it really is.
you also gotta think that in a positive sense, what made hip hop so famous and popular today is the new generation. There's no whole trap movement that's going on. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, in a way, we gotta thank this whole ignorant shit that's going on right now.
We really do.
Because, or
We really
else,
do.
man, it's the zeitgeist right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the biggest shit. I was like watching some videos online and stuff. People are listening to hip hop now more than ever.
Of course.
It's bigger than pop. It's bigger than anything else.
Of course. No, of course.
So, and that definitely has to do with all these new trap artists that are coming on and everything. The whole, even though they're, as you said, they're doing some ignorant shit with all the whole Takashi stuff and XXXTentacion and all those guys. It's some stupid shit, but it's talking
really
to
is.
it is talking and introducing hip hop to a generation that otherwise wouldn't listen to it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
I feel like when the introduction happens, it sparks something in the brains of the listeners, and eventually they're gonna go back to listen to the good stuff. And that's when the new stuff is gonna become good again.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. You know, if it wasn't for Straight Outta Compton, people would not even know about NWA.
That's true.
You know, the new generation
That's true.
especially did
That's
not
true.
even know who NWA is.
That's
you know?
true. I'm not
So to me, it's like, all right, if there's no sense of direction, you know, and people are not gonna look, especially in this day and age where we're living pretty much in a fast food nation.
It is, man.
So everything gotta be now. If it's not here right now, I don't want to mess with it at all.
That is
You
true.
know what I mean? So we gotta
That is
consume
true.
it now.
That
you
is
know?
true, man.
So we're not gonna go and look for something unless it's right there under our noses.
Right.
We're not gonna
Yeah,
go
man.
look.
And I'm not trying to sound corny, but you do have to try as much as possible to educate your listeners.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. I agree.
Because at the end of the day, it comes back. It always comes back to the listeners, man. Like without the fans, what are you? You know
That's
what I mean?
right. That's
you know
right.
what I mean? Like without the fans, who's Takashi? Without the fans, who's the XXXTentacion and all those crazy guys? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see your point. I see your whole negativity about this whole generation
I'm
stuff.
just an old man, you know what I mean?
Man,
I'm grumpy.
But yo, you're an old man, but you know your shit.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean? You know good shit. You know good music. Look at this show, man. Just good music playing off that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you tell it. You
So-
know, I'm gonna let you tell it.
Because it's true.
I don't mean
man.
to toot my own home, but
Speaking
you
the
know.
good shit, yo, I was
Yeah.
telling this guy, man, because of your show, I started listening more and more to the old school stuff. Started
Right.
getting to that more and more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And every day, every new lyric, I try to perfect it even more.
Well, man, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like,
Man, I appreciate you. You made me a better artist.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
You know, it's at the end of the day, without radio, artists can't get put on. But without artists' music, we wouldn't have the need for radio. You know what I mean? So it's almost like the drug game. You know what I mean?
That's true.
artists are the drugs and we just the pushers. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Yeah. So
And
we send it out there. Whoever bites, whoever gets hooked, that's our fan base. You know what I mean?
feel that.
Those are the ones coming back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
so at
sure.
the end of the day, Livin Large is just a pusherman. You know what I mean? I'm your pusher. Right? But for real though, shit, we were talking about hip hop music. We were talking about gimmicks in hip hop.
Right.
You ever heard about this dude Stitches?
I did. Isn't like a white dude who does some face
Yeah.
tattoos and shit?
Yeah.
Mohawk. Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that dude, man.
See what I mean?
Man,
Gimmicks.
man. I feel like nowadays in hip hop, you become very successful by being hated.
I guess.
Cause it comes back to like any type of publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you see a white guy like that with a bunch of face tattoos and saying the N word all over the place,
Yeah. Doing some stupid ass shit.
publicity. People
Yeah,
are gonna
right.
pick up on that. Dude, I hate this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna go and check who this guy is.
Yeah.
Give him a view. Give him some money.
Well, see, that's the
More
thing, right?
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Takashi says that too. I was watching some interviews with that guy. I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
But he has some good points. I love to be a hater rapper. I love to be the most hated rapper.
Yeah.
Because that's free publicity for him.
But that's what it is. That's why he's hiding behind that gimmick. You know what I
For
mean?
sure,
Because
for
like
sure.
people be like, "Hey, you ever heard of this Rainbow Fruit Loop?" They're like, "No." They're like, "Yo, check him out." You know
There
what I
you
mean?
go, man.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Man.
So again, it goes back to what you're saying. Good publicity is any kind of publicity anyway.
That
You know
is
what I
right,
mean?
man. That is true.
But I don't know, man. I can't get behind it. You know, to me, it's like, yo,
No, I
rely
agree.
on your style, your technique,
I
your
agree,
flow.
man.
You
I
know,
agree for sure, for sure.
shit like that.
Can't be screaming at the
You know what
mic
I'm
the
saying?
whole time. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, screaming at the mic, cool, no problem. I mean, DMX did it. He had a career.
That's true.
Onyx did it. They had a career. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
You got some dudes from the South, you know, Lil Jon. I hate crunk music. I don't really mess with it, you know? I can get down to it sometimes, you know what I mean?
That's
But, you know, as a whole, it's whatever to me, you know? But he made a career out of it, you know?
That's true, man.
So to me, it's like, all right, you know, you want to scream, no problem. But, I mean, if you
Put
be
some
doing
good lyrics behind it.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
good lyrics or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So to me, apparently, I never really listened to his music like that. But Takeshi, they've been saying that, you know, lyrically, he's pretty good. You know?
Man, I wouldn't say that at all, actually.
For real, eh?
I'd say all his songs are just recycled over recycled over recycled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm,
Because
okay.
as a lyricist and a writer, a songwriter, I feel like I'm so beyond all that.
Of course.
You know
okay.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm still here on the floor. I'm
Yeah.
still growing.
Mm.
Man, once I get to that stage, man, that's what I'm telling you, man. New generation is
Yeah.
gonna be the shit.
I mean, the educated ones.
That's right.
Yeah, the
That
ones
is
that
right,
know,
man.
the ones that.
Because at the end of the
wanna
day,
know.
man, who's gonna remember Takashi 20 years from now? You know what I mean?
They will remember, but what will they remember him for, though?
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And the best, like, everyone's gonna remember Kendrick. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Everyone's gonna remember J. Cole.
Yeah.
Because good music stays, man.
Mm.
And if I'm trying to be the type of artist that's listening, like, 50 years from now, 100 years from now, and people
Yeah.
look back at him and they're
Of
like,
course, yeah.
look at this guy's lyrics, look at what he was doing, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The only way to achieve that is by doing a good work, you know what I mean? Like, actually
Most definitely.
caring about it, writing some dope-ass lyrics,
Most definitely, man.
and
I agree with that.
following the whole craze, studying what happened before you, so you can become a better artist in the future.
Well, there you go, right?
You know what I
You know
mean?
what I'm saying? Yeah.
And trying to be no Takashi here.
Yeah,
I'm,
right.
I'm
you know?
trying to be timeless.
Yeah. You know,
know what I mean?
longevity. People don't
Longevity,
look at
for sure.
longevity like that. You know
For
what I mean?
sure, man. Everybody's trying to do a quick buck and get out.
Yeah. Follow the next trend. Follow
Man.
the next wave. You know.
I'm trying
Man,
to build an empire, man. Trying to be JayZ and
Right.
P. Diddy. You know what I
You
mean?
know, shit, I don't know who them dudes are, but I hear what you're saying. You know, we keep it West around here, man. You know, nothing against the East. We play some of them dudes from the East. And again, hip hop did originate in the East. So much love go out to the East Coast.
Fuck yeah, man.
You know
Shout
what
out,
I mean?
shout out.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but I don't know who JayZ is.
No, eh?
No. No. I actually got into it with this lady over JayZ. You know, because she was buying that new album, 444, whatever.
Mm.
And
I
you know,
ain't even heard that shit yet.
me
man.
neither.
People
'cause
say it's pretty good, but
I heard, you know. But the thing about JayZ, the thing I can't really stand is a lot of people say shit beforehand. You know what I mean? Like, I know a couple of dudes here in Canada that made grown folk rap.
mm.
And then JayZ put out 444 and everybody's like, yo, he originated grown folk rap. I'm like, hell no, he didn't.
man,
You know?
once you got the status it has, people are gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Most
just,
definitely.
there's nothing you can do. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
for sure.
And that sucks.
You know? Exactly.
That sucks, but
You know?
that's how the game is.
It even
man.
goes back to the autotune days. You know, a lot of people, even before JayZ
Oh,
was saying
man.
autotune is dead.
Oh man.
And then JayZ came out and said autotune's dead. And everybody's like, all right, stop the presses. We're not making any more autotune music. And I'm like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
It's true, man.
You know, so I can't really get down with him. You know, I get down with JayZ. I'll fuck with him, you know? But none of that. None of that JayZ shit.
No, that JayZ shit.
No.
Yo, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm more a I'm more a West Coast type of guy too.
Most definitely, yeah.
So like, I feel you 100%, man.
Yeah.
Like Tupac's my favorite rapper.
Okay.
I like the South though too, man. South.
Yeah.
Doing some pretty great stuff in the 90s, the 100 3000 movement and all that shit.
I can get down with the first album.
I love 100 2000. It's like
Yeah?
one of my favorite. Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Sick. That
I don't
guy's
know.
sick. He's
Again,
a producer. He's a rapper, a
Yeah.
songwriter.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. That guy's like everything I want to be.
For sure, I
You know
agree
what I
with
mean?
that. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, he's still riding them gimmicks. You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why they don't make another Outkast album.
That's true.
You know, Big Boy can't mess with him like that. You know, man, there was a time where they performed. I think a couple years back, actually, they performed for Coachella or something, and Big Boy was doing his thing, and Andre was dressed up in like some next level get up, and like he was being booed and shit, right?
Man.
And Andre was saying, he's like, man, you know what? It felt weird being on stage trying to do this thing, and it felt good at the same time, but just the way I was dressed and stuff. And he had like 2 or 3 different outfits and shit, and he rocked them all, kind of thing.
Trying too hard to beat it.
I don't know what it was.
Man, I feel like as long as you're being yourself, there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
I guess.
I'm not gonna front. If you're a SoundCloud rapper with a bunch of face tattoos, but you're just rocking who you are, you're not doing it for anyone else. You're not doing it to get famous or anything. Man, they're just who you are. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's gonna be.
I don't agree, man. Stay out of hip hop, please. Stay out of hip hop, please. It's already been diluted enough. It's already been, the market's already oversaturated. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and you're
true,
not
definitely.
really, if you're not really helping the culture, because at the end of the day, hip hop is a culture.
Yeah, it
if
is.
you're not really adding anything to the culture, stop killing it.
I feel you.
There is such thing as culture vultures. You know
It
what I'm
is.
saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and there's a couple rappers actually out there right now that are pretty popular and shit like that. And to me, it's like, man, the only reason why they became rappers is because it's accessible and it's easy, quote unquote.
It's
You know
the
what I mean?
quickest way to make money in music
Quickest
right
way
now.
to make money. It's the easiest way to make money.
All
you
these
know?
YouTubers jumping on music, no man, that's
Yeah.
crazy shit. That makes me sad.
Like,
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna lie.
okay, when you look at MGK, do you see rapper? I see punk rock.
I see. Yeah, I feel you.
You know?
I see. I
And to
feel
me,
you, I
it seems
feel you.
like, all right, I'm going to do the punk rock thing because that's what I'm passionate about. Okay, shit, I'm doing the punk rock thing, but I'm getting nowhere with my music. Forget it, I'm going to do hip-hop. You know?
And there's a bunch of artists out there doing that shit.
Yeah. You know,
Definitely.
and I can't really get down with that.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really get down with culture vultures like that, you know?
I have nothing against mixing music and just bringing other genres into the style, but there's a limit for everything.
I hear
You know
that.
what I mean?
You know? I hear that.
100%.
But shit, man. Again, it goes back to stop killing the culture.
Oh yeah.
You know?
For
Yeah.
sure, man. For sure.
That's what it is.
Gotta do it for the culture at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
As I said, respect your elders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Respect who came before you.
Yeah, and it's crazy because hip-hop is the only genre that doesn't do that.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Have you heard the whole Lil Xan thing saying that Tupac is lame and boring?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy
they
shit.
actually caught up to him. Some
I
guy
know,
actually
it's
caught up to
crazy.
him
It's
and was like,
crazy
dog,
shit.
you talking about Tupac born? He's like, no, man, they took it out of context. Tupac is a legend, blah, 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 all this nonsense. I'm like, dog,
That's
stay
BS,
out of
man.
the culture.
Man, you can't be doing rap if you don't respect who came before you.
That's what I'm saying.
They build the path for you to be what you are nowadays. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They're just gonna shit on them like that.
Exactly. Shit, who was it? Lil Yachty or Lil Uzi or whatever. One of them little rappers, whatever, Talking about Tupac and Biggie are overrated, right? So they finally sat him down and they had him do a freestyle. And more than half of the freestyle is, yo, I'm going to do it like this. Yo, I'm going to do it like this. Yo. And then the guy's
For
like,
sure,
yo, this
man.
is lame.
No, for sure,
You know?
man. For sure. These are performers. These are not rappers.
You know?
What I mean?
Again, it's just heavily relies on the gimmick shit.
It does,
You know what I mean?
for sure, man.
God damn, who was it? I think it was Lil Yachty. He did that Peekaboo track. And Migos was on it,
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm like, God damn, it's crazy when the featured artist kills you on your own track, on your own beat.
That happens a lot of Lil Yachty, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Right? And I'm like, God damn, I'm not even a fan of Migos like that. But honestly speaking, if it comes to this mainstream generation music shit, I guess I'm gonna have to kick it to Migos.
For sure,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Migos are doing their thing. You know what I mean? Migos are they're pioneers of this generation. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess. I'm gonna let you tell it because I'm
For sure.
messing with
It is, man, because
Yeah.
they're coming out with a really dope sound nowadays. It's made it as popular as ever. You know what I mean? You see Migos anywhere, you want to listen to that shit, man. And at the end of the day, all the influence they're bringing on into right now, it's crazy. The amount of doors they're opening, the amount of stuff they're doing. I really respect the whole Migos movement thing. You know what I mean?
I guess.
They ain't no lyricist rappers. They ain't no amazing, you know.
I mean, goddamn, in this day and age, man.
For sure.
In this day and age,
For sure.
they like some next level Coogee rap
Yeah,
type rappers.
it's what I'm telling you, man. The flows. Nowadays, it's all about the flows, you know what I mean? You got a dope flow, you come up into one of those beats. Man, look at Gucci Gang.
Okay.
Man has a dope flow. That's why the song is as huge as it is. You know
All right,
what I mean?
yeah,
It's ignorant, there's no lyrics to it, but that guy has flow, that guy has energy, that youth genre, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
And that's what people are looking for nowadays.
I mean, I guess. I never listened. I don't even know who that is. You know what
Yeah?
I mean?
Fucking Lil Pump, man.
Don't know.
Yo,
Heard
man,
of.
I respect
you know?
that. I respect it because
Man.
I wish that I never heard that shit.
Yeah, I know. Actually, you know, when it comes to me, I keep my head to the ground.
That's true.
You know, I don't
That's
really pay
real,
attention to like what's bumping on the radio. I don't
That's
really
true.
pay attention to this. You know, sometimes every now and then I see something on, you know, social media or whatever. Then I get a little interested. It piques my interest. You know, especially that Lil Xan shit when it's like, yo, Tupac music is born. I'm like, yo, for real? Click that. You know. Again, sometimes it's clickbait too. You know what I'm saying? So I click it, I read it. I'm like, yo, forget this. Whatever.
It is, and the guy just released a new project right now, and it's shit. Like you can even rate it out of 10. It's just bad. And
Dog,
then
it
you're
looks
gonna
like a
talk shit
10-year-old
about
face tattoo. It's like, what'd you expect? You know what I'm saying? Like, what'd you expect?
Man, I was reading this shit somewhere. He's like the only rapper that's been supported by, like solely by like suburban white girls.
Of course.
Trying to,
Yeah.
It is how it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing.
And that's
man.
what I'm saying. Stop killing the culture.
That is
you
not
know?
the culture anymore.
It's not.
You know what I mean? Once you're appealing to those people more than you're appealing to actual rapper listeners, like that's just
right.
That's just weird.
And
You
it
know
seems
what I mean?
like them suburban white girls jump ship from like Justin Bieber to him. You know what I mean?
That's
'Cause
true.
honestly speaking, what did Justin
That's
Bieber
true,
do?
but that makes sense because once again, the zeitgeist of music right now, it's trap and hip hop and everything.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that makes sense
Yeah.
what you're saying for sure.
I mean, it's the newest genre of music,
It
hip hop,
is.
and it's the
Subgenre,
most
yeah, for
marketable. You know,
Oh yeah.
you got some dudes like you know, some companies. I don't know, some Tide commercial or whatever. They put some hip hop, you know, to sell their products.
For
and shit,
sure,
you
man.
know.
For
Now,
sure.
do you think Tide really gives a damn about hip hop music? Hell no. But they came into the culture, they pimped it, and used it for what it is, and they pretty much reaped the benefits. You know
That's
what I'm
true,
saying?
man. I feel you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
True.
But it's all good. We kind of ranted. We talked for quite a bit about hip hop music. We can still talk for days, actually.
Oh, for sure, man.
You know, and the time now is 1:23, so we're gonna kick it back to the tunes. We're gonna spend a lot of dope music, a lot of good hip hop music, and do it up like that. You know what I'm saying? So taking it back to the old school New York days, right here, we got a posse cut coming at you by Danny Yo off the Dear Hip Hop album. 20 years in the making, you know what I'm saying? Not really in the making, but celebrating the 20th anniversary, because that's what it is. And, man, it's a crazy-ass lineup right here. You know, we got Thrust, we got Maestro Fresh West, we got Mocha Only, we got Big Kish, and, of course, we got Ottawa's own Eternia featured right here on the track. Check it out. The track is hot. Definitely one of my favorites, actually, of last year. You know, so check it out. Y'all know what it is. Livin Large, we still here. Keep tuned. 93.1 on the FM if you're in Ottawa. CKCUFM.com. Click Listen Live if you're outside of Ottawa and all of that. Much love to all the listeners out there. And, yeah, stay tuned.
Good shit, good shit.
Hey, I want to say much love going to UrbNet for hooking this up right here. And, you know, gotta send out daps, you know, all to the legends out there, you know. Of course, like I said, that lineup right here, crazy, crazy OGs, you know what I mean? Holding it down for Toronto and keeping music alive in the North, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's what it is. Also, if you catching this on the YouTube, give us a thumbs up, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Do all that, you know what I mean? Because we got a platform right here. We trying to showcase some artists out here, you know what I mean? I want to say much love to my man Brazuka for being in the building. Definitely not the last time for him being in the building, you know? And
for
shit,
sure, man.
that's what it is, you know? We got the Canada-Brazil connection right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's what's up. City of God, that's what it is, man. You know? Peace out.